Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course. Brandon Wenzel, come back at you. Another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks. Sampler review series of videos I've been doing for a little while. I'll go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff. Then, folks, I'm gonna talk about the stuff. I'm gonna let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff. That time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't expect to see this one, but we'll get to that. Folks, it's a super simple format. I'm going to go over there and try out food and or drink items for you. Well, some new ones, so I'm going to yam around about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm in my back room today, which means we get Peter Can Thunderbolt poster. Ooh, Peter Can Thunderbolt poster. Whilst I'm doing all that, folks, I am doing something else. What is it, though? I'm wearing a super cool shirt. Folks, when I wear super cool shirts, I always like to highlight the super cool shirt. What super cool shirt am I wearing for today? Happens to be my my Edema shirt. This is actually from their 2019 tour, where I went to go see them. If you're unfamiliar with the band Edema, they are a band probably most closely associated with the nu metal genre. Although I know there has been some pushback on that, but yeah, they're a nu metal band. They've been on the Nu Metal Madness tour. They're a nu metal band. But no, they're actually a really awesome band out of Bakersfield, California. They sort of broke through kind of the early 2000s era. They had some success. They've been kicking ass ever since. They actually still have 4 of their original members. Really good band. I was actually fortunate enough to see them literally just yesterday at the time I'm doing this. And yeah, man, they just keep putting on a great show. If you don't believe me, I actually do have videos of that performance plus other performances of theirs that I've attended. Those videos are on my channel, just in case maybe you want to check them out. If nothing else, I'd be more than happy to point you in the right direction as far as their music goes, because I think they're really incredible. But anyway, what am I trying for you today, folks? What are we doing here? Why am I surprised to see this one? Well, folks, that's because this is a very familiar brand with a very unfamiliar flavor. So, boom! It's crushed soda, cream soda, or soda mousse. Yes. So, Crush is very well known here in the United States, pretty much exclusively for their fruit flavored beverages. Probably, I would say orange is like their most, sort of flagship flavor. But they've got grape, pineapple, they do a bunch of stuff. Well, it turns out over in Canada, specifically says in Canada and Ontario, they have non-fruit flavors like cream soda. Cool! I actually was aware this was a thing, but I didn't really figure I'd run into it, but I ended up at an import store at a mall, and sure enough, they had it, and I was like, fuck, man, let's give it a go. Hopefully it's good. It costs like $5 for one can. Let's get a thing for the thing. Looks like this. I'm not doing my full laugh that I normally do because one of my teeth got fucked up and still a little bit self-conscious about it. Hopefully I'll have it fixed up soonish. Teeth stuff is expensive. It fucking shouldn't be, man. It's goddamn ridiculous. Smells nice. Like it smells like an ice cream soda. Let's give it a go. It's a good cream soda. Nice and sweet, like you would want a cream soda to be. Almost to the extent of having a slight fruitiness to it. I wouldn't say it quite crosses that barrier, but it definitely is almost slightly evocative of, again, like sort of the sweetness that you would get from a fruit flavor. Drink's fairly smooth, but it does have a little bite to it. Okay. Aftertaste is nice. Got that sort of hint of vanilla. Okay. Now, folks, I do know a thing or two about cream sodas. I, in fact, did a cream soda special a few years ago. It was a 3-part episode because I went over there and tried a shitload of cream sodas. So, I've got to say, this one hits pretty hard for me. I actually really like this one. Yeah, it's nice. It's balanced. Like I said, it's got a little bite to it. Honestly, this hits nicely for me. I would say the flavor is almost closer to like a red cream soda, something along the lines of like a Big Red or a Barks. I recently reviewed their red cream soda. Um, and if you're familiar with like that sort of flavor profile, it almost has like sort of a fruity, almost bubblegummy kind of taste. This almost gets to that point. It doesn't quite extend to that, you know, into that full range, but like it definitely does remind me of sort of like a red cream soda. That's really nice. Like there's nothing I dislike about that. I almost wonder, because let's be honest, things like this do occur. Um, I almost wonder if this is one of those things where maybe it's a rebrand and it might very well be available under some other brand here in the United States. Specifically, off the top of my head, I'm thinking of the Signature Select brand that you can find at some supermarkets. And I actually reviewed their cream soda sometime last year in 2024. This is kind of reminding me of that. Like, I'm a big fan of the Signature Select stuff. This is giving me similar vibes. So, unfortunately, I don't have a Signature Select can here to do a direct comparison, and I'm probably not going to pay another $5 for this, so I can't do it. You know, and I mean, I could, but I'd rather not do it in the future. But just going off what it is and what I can tell it is specifically, excuse me, this is a really nice cream soda. Yeah, it hits all the notes that I want to hit. You know, some of them, some of the fancier ones, they can kind of be a little bit too much. Some of them, you know, have like slight bitter notes to it and stuff, and some of that can be good depending on how it's spread out. But this, it's like just a nice, honest, you know, mass available cream soda. It works nicely. It's got a nice vanilla flavor, and I like that it's got a little bit of an edge to it, and it drinks well. So, two questions have to be asked. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? Sure and sure, but obviously caveats. Here's the thing. If I could get this available here in the United States just easily, like if it were just available in stores and stuff and all that, sure, I would pick this up again. It's an ice cream soda. I would maybe even go as far as to say, you know, and again, I don't have a direct comparison to work with. I kind of like it a little bit more than like even say like A&W's cream soda, and I like their cream soda. Um, it hits on the notes that I want it to hit on. And so if it were something where Crush decided to, you know, whoever the hell owns Crush, if they decided to bring it this side of the border, I'd be willing to pick it up every now and again. Wouldn't say it's like my favorite cream soda ever, but it does everything I want a cream soda to do. It's nice. Will I buy it as an import product again? No. I've had it once. It's good, but I can go over there and get similar cream soda experiences from stuff here that isn't going to cost me an arm and a leg. It's not quite good enough for me to sink into that. If I'm recommending it, it does become the thing of who am I recommending it to? Am I recommending it to people like me on, you know, this side, you know, south of the Canadian border, where again you're going to be paying up the ass for it because it's an import product? If that's the case, probably not. I think that again, realistically, get yourself some Signature Select, get yourself some A&W. You've got nice cream soda options this side. This one isn't anything overly special, it's just good. You know. So, but let's say you're in Canada and maybe for whatever reason, you know, you want to listen to this goofy ass American missing a fucking tooth. Uh yeah, it's a good cream soda. Again, I do think there's better ones out there, but like not by leaps and bounds. This one is more than respectable. It's genuinely really tasty. So, 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of your month, stupendous rest of your year. Folks, go over there themselves a truly cream soda-tastic rest of your life. Because fuck it, man, cream soda brings nations together. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity into the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what do you do if you can't do it all the time? I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Now, folks, it's not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. Excuse me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating and just bullshit sometimes, folks. When we find ourselves in situations where we have to deal with said bullshit, it's important we go over there whenever possible. Take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, let me know, do you have a favorite cream soda? And if so, what is it? Is it a specific flavor, a specific variety? Or do you just not like cream soda at all? One of my favorite YouTubers, a guy named Stuart Ashens, which go check out his channel. He's got a lot of fun stuff on there. Not that he needs my fucking my assistance in that regard. He's got like well over 1 million subscribers. But I know that he absolutely hates the stuff. He's commented to that effect on a couple of occasions. So it's not for everybody, but